This is Nicole from OKNZ Skin and Organic Nordaz, and I am here doing my customer sister locks. Now, my customer are clients. Some people say customers, some people say clients. She have her sister lock installed. When did you get your sister lock installed?
July.
Around July, so that'll make it like six months or so, almost. Wow,
Right.
It's not even 6. She had her sister lock installed 3 months ago, and we were able to put in a color, right? The second retighten. We were able to put in her color, her second retighten. Her hair is doing wonderful, and I'm going to show you guys this. Look, her hair is not shedding. She uses our hair milk, and it was shedding in the beginning, and of course you guys know that one of the ultimate thing that for some people that been to the Sister Lock class, one of the ultimate thing that they teaches you, and that is her pardon, is the fact that you cannot put oil in your sister locks. However, my client is able to walk out the chair, and I put a little bit of oil in her scalp because she have dry scalp. And she's able to use my hair milk. Now, everybody here is not the same. So don't go and put stuff in your hair unless the technician tells you, according to your first 3 visits. When you come in for your first 3 visits, after you get your installation, those are the 3 most important timing of your sister locks. Don't go and use stuff that the technician is not telling to use. Also, don't go I give my customers a solution, and the solution that I give my customers basically is to spray on their scalp, because I want them to spray their scalp so the scalp won't get infections, because of course we tighten it with the Sister Lock tool, and using the Sister Lock tool, or even when I do micro locks, even though it's not that tight, the customer is feeling whatever is going on with his or her hair. So I'm actually doing this because I'm showing her how her hair being propped, how her hair is growing and everything. So she still have her sections, as you can see. And I know someone was asking, do Sister Lock allow you to show the sections? I didn't have anything on my contract stating that I can't show the sectioning part when I went to the Sister Lock program 7 years ago. So that was not on my contract when I went to the refresher course last year in Richmond, Virginia. So she still have her section parts, and what I normally do, sometimes you're not going to be able to see videos of the Sister Lock being styled that day. But can you bend your head down a little bit? This way, backwards. As you can see, her section parts is still pretty much in her hair, as you can see. And if she can turn to the side, well, the camera, and there you go. And she have her Sister Lock for past 3 months. And her Sister Lock is doing good. Now, why do you see the streaks? Because she have a full-blown relaxer, and she have around 1.5 inch of her natural new growth when she started her Sister Lock. So what I went ahead and did was to give her a balance. Yes, she got a color because I knew how to manage her hair with a color where she don't have to worry about too much that's going on. The grid pardon. Somebody was saying something about the grid pardon. Her grid is still there, pretty much. And I'm section parting her here because she actually is from Jersey, and she comes all the way here in Suitland, Maryland. She and her daughter and her granddaughter comes to Suitland, Maryland to me to get their retightening service. Her daughter have the Nordaz system. She has the Sister Lock system. And her granddaughter have the dreadlock extension, which is a traditional locks extension that goes into permanent. So right now what I'm doing is basically plaiting her hair and after she go home, she can take out the crinkles out of her hair so her hair will look nice the way she wanted. Or she might decide to drop some curls in it. Because, of course, sometimes the customers do that. And if you notice, her parts with the grid, this is still in her hair nicely. I'm going to go ahead and finish part her whole entire hair just like this. Now, while I'm doing this, and this is our hair milk that's in the bottle. While I'm doing my client hair, I just want some of you guys to know that when you decide that you want to get SISTERLOCK done in your hair, please make sure when you do your research, because you know I get a lot of SISTERLOCK clients, when you do your research, some people come with a lot of things that they look at a site or they look at the page or whatever. Here is my thing. I'm a business owner. I have my own business. I have my own product line, and I have to focus on what I have in my company. SISTERLOCK is just a way for a lot of people went to the class, and if you want to become successful, you're on your own. Their webpage never did anything for me that much. But make sure you do your research before you decide to go to someone. And sometimes it's not the research. Some people allow other people to tell them everything about their hair when they go to someone that they already did the research on that person. So it's one thing that you can look at the research, but then it doesn't matter how many research a web page give you from the headquarters. The person who you go to, you have to know what that person do. So make sure whatever you're getting done with your SISTERLOCKS, you are doing some research if you want to start your SISTERLOCKS. Now, I've been doing SISTERLOCKS for approximately 7 years. And I have a lot of clients. I think I have 65 clients now that get SISTERLOCKS. Now, SISTERLOCKS is not the only thing that I do here at Organic NORDAZ. I also do microlocks. And microlocks, a lot of people ask me the difference between microlocks and SISTERLOCKS. The difference between microlocks and SISTERLOCKS is basically the size. If you see the size of the SISTERLOCK, microlocks is a little bit bigger. And their parting might be different, but I part all my clients here the same way, whether they're getting SISTERLOCKS, whether they're getting microlocks, whether they're getting nappy locks, whether they're getting traditional locks, whether they're getting dreadlock extensions. Not because I'll go to a program for SISTERLOCKS. That doesn't matter to me because I pay for it. So if I want to take that same hardened system to do other service that I do here, I can. I can choose to do so. I paid my money well. So if I want to part the hair the same way as a SISTERLOCK pattern to do traditional locks, I can. And my clients like what I do. So for those who want to know, everybody parts, and I'm going to say this much, everybody who have their SISTERLOCKS, it's not everybody here is going to have their parts still. Okay? Some people here jumble up. I'm going to show you another client in a few. Some people here like to tangle, and my client here do tangle, but her hair is able to maintain the same gridlock of the locks. Now, in the beginning, when I started using the SISTERLOCK tool in my client hair, was it after the first time? I think it was raveling a little bit. After we installed her hair was raveling a little bit. And of course, for those who don't know, Your hair will have slippage if it will do so. Her hair didn't have slippage after I started using small microlock tool. So there are some part of her hair I will use a SISTERLOCK tool, some part of her hair I will use a micro interlock tool, and they balance the same way. It's just some part of her hair is softer because she had a relaxer, and some part of her hair is not as soft as others. So my job is to make sure my clients are happy, and if my clients can understand what I do and the information that I give them, which is very important, and they're here, then that's all that matters. Another thing, clients are happy with their service if you give them what they think is okay, as long as you're having a success with their hair. The SISTERLOCK tool sometimes scrape the follicle, and it never happened to me before. I've seen people come in and talk to me about that with their hair when they transfer from another technician. So if you want to get your SISTERLOCK done, we're here in Suitland, Maryland. You can go to ORGANIKNORDAZ.com, and you can go ahead and look at our profile. You can come in for a consultation. I am not, and I'm going to say this again, I am not on the SISTERLOCK webpage anymore. I guess this was supposed to be up. This section was supposed to be up here, but I'm just planning her here. She got to go back to Jersey. Her daughter was here last week, Saturday. Today is the 21st of October, and now her daughter and her granddaughter was here. So today she's here. She's like sleeping right now, about to jump in her coffee mode, and then go. Most of my clients, from doing SISTERLOCK, nappy locks, NORDALOCKS, dreadlocks, extensions, natural hair, weaving, most of my clients are from out of town. They are not based here in Washington, D.C., and they come to me because they love me. So if you want to know more about SISTERLOCKS and you're in the area, stop by. And another thing I want to say, guys, I do not use the SISTERLOCK shampoo and products anymore. So when you come to Organic Nordaz for your consultation, we install your tester locks, and we tell you can go home and come back in a week. We wash your hair ourselves to test the locks, and then if you decide that to make sure you have the right pattern you want, the right pattern after the testing locks, and then if you want to get your locks installed, then we go ahead and proceed. No, we do not follow any bundle because the bundle prices are very expensive. The bundle with SISTERLOCKS is included test locks. You come back 1 or 2 weeks later, we check your test locks, and then if you want to get your service done, then we do your service. Anyway, this is Nicole from Organic Nordaz. If you want to know more about our other services, then you can always give us a call. Now in the morning, she's going to wake up and she's going to have all these curls to go back to work. If she don't take it out, if she's going to a fish fry or something like that. But if she decides to take it out and she's going to a fish fry, it's still okay. She's good. So, there we go. Her parts are still there. And her locks was installed in July. Actually, the beginning of July. Here we go. And she also have a relaxer. So, and I actually love her hair because it is just awesome. She's one out of 65 customers that I have. Her texture is just doing good. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye. And now she's going to tell me bye. Bye.